speaking of the album, it seems that you've found a home with the Kinetics. Are they the sole producers on this project?
No, I've worked with Ray Real. I have an amazing song with John Belly on London. I've got the song Maniac, produced by Il Factor, who did like Justin Timberlake and stuff. And a fan actually features on that song. So that is
cool.
Fan label in action right there. And
For sure.
He has my beautiful voice. So that one's really exciting. There's so many great songs.
I've noticed your past two EPs, they both have a distinct sound. Happy Neon has this stripped back kind of like ambient vibe, while 301 to Paradise, it's full of life. There's like a touch of like a Middle Eastern flavor. Does this album also have its distinct sound?
This one has, it's big sounding, you know. I know how to write pop music, but I also have a world element. Like, this is like the real thing, you know. The EPs I did were deliberate EPs. They were not like directed for radio, or they were more like storytelling songs, you know. And I've deliberately made them a bit more left field. So this album is definitely more commercial, in a completely passionate, you know, organic way.
What can your fans expect from this album?
They can expect everything that they've been waiting for, finally, and they can expect to laugh, to cry, feel not alone, to feel inspired, and to understand me a lot more.
Great. This is technically your first release. It is
my first ever album.
Yeah. Is this the debut album that you've been wanting since you first got signed, since you left the label? Is this the true debut album that you have been waiting for as an artist?
It's different music. You know, the album I made when I was at Warner Brothers, that's all completely different songs.
Yeah, of course.
This is all, you know, songs that I've made since leaving the label. You know, to me it's a new album. In my head, this would probably be like my fourth album.
Yeah.
But, I guess on paper and to the rest of the world, it's album one. So it's kind of like I've been downgraded in school, but whatever, it's all good. I can take a punch. It's my first album, people, and I'm very excited.
No, I'm excited to hear it. I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Yes, there's no stopping me. I have another album ready to go straight after this.
Oh, cool.
It's already made. So, yeah. Well, this is the kind of the music I made for this project, for my independent release through We Are Neon. It consists of basically 2 albums. There's too much music, and I tried to cut it down, and I can't.
Yeah, I understand.
I can't, because I'm in love with the songs, you know?
Yeah.
Little babies. So I was like, alright, so I'll just split them in half. I'll put Maniac first, and then the other one will follow shortly after, you know?
Okay, so I want to get into a little bit of fan questions just because I did put the word out there. Since the We Are Neon movement is all about the fans, I thought it'd be great to include them. I've got a few questions from the website. Ralphie asks, what have you learned the most about yourself in the past years?
Well, since I have gone independent, I've been extremely humble. I feel like you can get caught up and forget about what's really important. So I think I've become a better person. I've learned to appreciate smaller things, which I always used to growing up, and then you just kind of like lose sight of things, you know? So I've definitely been humbled, and you'll mostly see me with a smile on my face these days, which is a good thing. So I think I've learned how to be happy.
And now I have another one from Felicia. She asks, what is the most important song off the album and why?
The most important song on the album is Maniac, because I wrote it for my fans, and a fan features on it, and it is some of my proudest work.
I've had a bunch of Twitter questions too, so we can get to those.
Cool.
Cisco Sucks asks, when will Sparks be released?
I don't have an exact date right now, but I know they're working on the release plan right now, designs. are kind of working all of that out whilst I'm on tour. So, I mean, very soon. I'm very excited. And now I already have the video planned out, and I found the guy to shoot it. It's the guy who shot Yard Sale. He's got all this amazing equipment. He's got like the drones and everything. And so we already have the concept, and we're planning to shoot that at the end of the tour.
Sweet. That was actually another fan. They asked, Neon Hitch Now, they asked if you've shot the video yet, so that answers that for them.
No, we haven't shot the video yet, no. It's in the process.
Yeah. Then Jack Eats Books asks, is there any song that has come out that you wish you wrote and recorded?
Ever of all time?
Yeah, so let's go with ever all time.
Okay, ever of all time, Like a Virgin.
I mean, of course. I mean, it's the most iconic pop song of all time,
I mean, of course, right? Sorry.
Now, Reese Swine asks, will you ever do stripped down songs like you did with Happy Neon ever again?
Of course, absolutely. Yeah, I love doing songs like that. Salt and Honey is a very stripped down song. It's more like the acoustic side. But I'm actually connecting with Happy Perez along the tour when we go through Houston.
Cool.
So I'm actually going to be making some new music with him again. So yes, there'll be even more.
Sweet. Will Kills asks, what's the chance of you doing a collaboration with Macklemore?
I see that happening. You know, we're cool. He's a great guy. And I'm like very good friends with Ray Dalton as well. And, you know, family. I mean, as long as timing can work out, yes.
Of course, they're indie too, and they've had such a successful run with their album, and they've had nothing behind them. So I definitely see you guys coming from the same world.
Absolutely.
Now, Jeffers asks, how many tracks are you planning on putting on the standard album versus the Indiegogo album?
I'm not going to announce that right now. But what Indiegogo is the actual album. It's a pre-order of the album. So it's still the same amount. Like, that is the album. What you see on Indiegogo, that is going to be exactly the same. That is the official album, but it's just you get it before anybody else gets it.
Awesome. I'm glad that clears that up for him.
Yeah, it's not like a smaller version of the album. It's the full album on Indiegogo, just pre-order.
Sweet. Okay, so we have a few more. Jay Garrity asks, what was it like with working with Benny Blanco? Was the process crazy?
I mean, we learned a lot from each other, you know. It's all about having musical chemistry with somebody. Yeah, I mean, it's great. If you have good chemistry, you can just get in a room and just bang. You don't even have to think about it. It's just, you know, great music happens. And I have that writing connection with a keyboard player in my band now. He's like this amazing jazz pianist. He's also tour managing. And like, we just sit down at the piano. We wrote songs the other day. And we're just like, whoa, like magical chemistry. It's all about chemistry, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Dollar X Bills asks, who is your favorite pop singer currently?
There's so many bands out right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more into like the bands. I like Nico and Vince. That's like my favorite thing that's out now. I love that song. It's so cool. Does that count? Can I still pick them?
No, yeah, that counts. Okay, I
would say them. Yeah.
Decatur asks, what's the best show you've ever done, where, and why?
The best show I've ever done. You know what? I feel like one of my favorite shows I've ever had, for what reason it was the Oakland show. It was the kickoff date of this tour. It was crazy. Like, I had goosebumps. I was emotional. I guess because it was like the first time me experienced like me and the new bands performing live together, and for the fans to see me perform all this new music, it was really overwhelming. And I feed off the energy of the crowd. You know, if the crowd is full of energy, I come alive. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was one of my favorite shows I've had like in a really, really long time. It was really special.
That's great to hear. Last one. Tiger Slays, he asks, why are you so influenced by Marilyn Monroe in your music?
I mean, I think everybody is influenced a little bit by Marilyn Monroe. She's an icon and represents, just not being afraid to be a woman and be beautiful and use your beautiful powers, I think she's great, I look up to a lot of people. She's one of them.
Yeah, no, especially someone so iconic and so recognizable, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that's it for the fan questions. I just have one last question. I mean, we've touched on it, kind of. After this Indiegogo project, after the album comes out, after the tour, what is next for you?
Putting out this other album that's ready to go.
Great.
Then going on a world tour and making my way to Brazil.
Why you've got a lot of fans asking for you to come to Brazil, right?
Yes. A lot of people asking me to go to Brazil, and I really want to go. So that's on the agenda.
Can we expect that in 2015-ish?
For sure, early next year is what I'm thinking.
That's all the questions that I have for you, all the fan questions we went through. Again, I just want to thank you so much for doing this with me. It's been great talking to you. This is such a great opportunity. And yeah, no, I'm really, really appreciate it, and I really admire all the work that you're doing for yourself and your career right now, and I can't wait for the album.
Thank you so much for your support. Thanks.
Absolutely.
And, yes, hopefully see you soon.
All right, well,
All right, darling. Well, we'll speak soon.
Yes, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you again so much. I really, really appreciate it, and good luck on the rest of the tour.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Have a good day.